Thousands of civil servants and public sector employees, as well as union leaders, joined the workers' rally in Tunis to protest against what they describe as the deadlock in social dialogue. They are also unhappy about what they say is the government's refusal to implement agreements signed with the trade union organization and attempts to undermine trade union rights.
As long as the authorities are undermining trade union rights, there are also attempts to undermine rights in Tunisia. The social dialogue has reached a deadlock. The continued suspension of social dialogue and the government's refusal to implement the agreements of the labor union affects the workers' economic and social rights.
The Secretary General of the Labor Union also decried the weakening of the purchasing power of wage earners and pensioners and a delay in the review of the guaranteed minimum wage.
Tunisia is going through hard times. Our message and position from this mass protest are clear. We hope that the political power in the country will understand the positive claims and demands of protesters here at the door of the government palace. The struggle and protest will continue if the authorities are not willing to listen to us. Tunisia cannot bear this tension anymore.
The Tunisian government has not yet responded to the union's latest demands and claims, but analysts say that the country's head of state has often insisted that union rights are guaranteed by the constitution.
The authorities consider the labor union as one of the entities which are responsible for the decadence of the crisis which weakened Tunisia in the last decade. The syndicate cannot play its social role without dialogue with the government. The UGTT's claims were ignored and marginalized by the state.
A judge on Friday released a top labor union official one day after he was detained. The UGTT said the detention was a politically motivated attempt to undermine union rights and to put pressure on syndicate leaders in an increasing confrontation between the labor union and President Kais Saied. Over the last 14 years, the UGTT has often been criticized for playing a political role and interfering in state affairs instead of defending workers' rights. The labor union, however, says social dialogue with the successive governments has always required a firm political stance. Adnan Shawishi, CGTN, Tunis.